Hi everybody. So with the popularity of some of the very simple recipes that I posted previously, I just wanted to provide you with another simple recipe that you can kind of cook up in a jiffy. This is just a simple rice and dal that I'm gonna do, but the thing is that I'm going to use quinoa with my rice. So quinoa is a healthier option than rice, and so if you don't really like eating just quinoa, this is a good option where you can do a 50-50 mix of rice and quinoa. So let me start here first. This is Toor Dal, or what's known as split pea, and it's very common. And the dal I'm going to make is just going to be very simple. Just added 1 cup of Toor Dal, and I'm going to add water to it, and I'll just add salt, turmeric, and hing, which is asafoetida. For the rice here, I have 3/4 cup of rice, and then I'm adding a little less than probably 2/3 cup of red quinoa. Generally I use white quinoa, but I was out of it this time, so I'm gonna mix that in over here, and I'm just gonna give a brief kind of rinse to both of these and be right back. Okay, so as you can see, I rinsed them, washed them, and just added 1:2.5 cups of water. So for 1 cup of Toor Dal, it's 2.5 cups of water. And then here is the same thing. To 1 cup of mix, basically, I added 2.5 cups of water. So quinoa kind of cooks at the same ratio as rice does. And all I'm going to do in both of these is kind of add some salt to taste. So as you can see, my cooking is not really measured so much. I always err on the side of putting in less, just to be safe. And then I want to add some hing in here, and what that does is it prevents a little bit of the gas that can happen when you eat lentils. So it just helps, especially little kids. And then I'm just gonna put a little bit, like maybe 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric in here. Now you can do many things with this. Is your base. You can do many things with this dal. In Maharashtra, which is where I'm from, you only eat it like this. So once it's boiled and everything, you can just eat this with plain rice. Add some ghee, add some lemon if you want, but it tastes awesome. It's really like a home comfort food, very simple. So that's what that is going to be. So here I have my Instant Pot. It is currently off. I have a little bit of water in the base. I'm going to start by putting in the Toor Dal at the bottom. Here I'm not using the stand today. I don't need to because I'm not cooking 3 things. Let's gently put that in. You can leave this open, or you can cover it up with a steel plate if you want. Either ways works fine. So I will be covering it up very quickly. And as you can see, just kind of wanted to have this where I am not really using fancy equipment. I just want this to be very kind of how you would cook it normally, like how all of us generally tend to cook in the kitchen after we get back from work. Very simple, raw, no fancy editing, no fancy equipment, nothing like that. So that's all there is. This is my steel. You could also potentially like put potatoes in here, or put any other kind of veggies that you might want to steam on such a plate up here, and that could become your 3 things if you wanted to do that as well. Today I'm not planning to because I have veggies that I made yesterday. So this is just getting the rice and the lentils together, and I'm gonna switch this off. I'm gonna switch this on. So here, turning it. This is in venting position, and here just on the rice setting as usual. Leave it at a default for 10 minutes. I know it takes longer, so what happens is it goes to on from here, and then it's gonna take some time for the pressure to build, which generally can be around 10 minutes or so, and then the 10 minutes countdown of after the pressure releases. And I feel like that works perfectly. It can be plus minus few minutes, but basically the Instant Pot adjusts to cook the rice and the lentils perfectly if I use that setting even for the lentils versus the manual. And that's all I have. I'm gonna go catch up with a friend for the next 30 minutes, come back, and then I will show you what this was like. Okay, bye. Hey, so I'm back, and as you can see, my IP is at 11 minutes past the time it went into the warming mode, and I think it took about 20 to 25 minutes for the thing to go up to pressure and then cook and then turn itself off. So I think there's a little bit of remaining steam in here, so I'm just gonna release it, That's hardly anything. So it kind of was a natural release, just letting the last few escape, and let it quiet down. But all I want to do is then open it up slowly, prevent the camera from getting foggy, so I'm gonna kind of keep it mystery. That's it, and I'll use my tongs to get this out and be right back. So as you can see, here's my rice with the quinoa in there, and here's my dal, and you can use this kind of a paddle or musher to mush it up a little bit. As you can see, it's cooked fairly well. It can easily get mushed up, and all you do is kind of use your two hands and go like that. I'm heating up a little bit of water in my kettle, which I'm going to add to this to just make it a little bit liquidy in consistency. As you can see, it's pretty thick right now, but that's it. So that's your rice with quinoa, and that's my Toor Dal, also known as Varan in Maharashtrian cooking. So I will see you next time. Hope you enjoyed the recipe, and please subscribe to my channel so I can continue to upload new recipes for you. And if you have any requests, please put in the comments below. Thank you so much. See you next time.